Hey guys, Q here, and I am back. I'm putting up some new stuff on this channel. It's been a while since we put something on. I know it's been a while. We've been busy. I've been busy. Haven't had time to put up anything new, but I'm here again. I'm here to put up something new, and here we are. We're going to be doing a manga roundup of all the good manga. I shouldn't say good. I should say all the manga that I'm actually interested in for this month, for April. And so I'm going to go through pretty much all the manga that I'm going to be interested in that will potentially, maybe we'll cover some of them. I don't know yet. It depends on time. It depends on how I have time, if I have time to write about it. And so because of that, I'm gonna just basically go through a list. I'm gonna run through and I'll give a bit of opinion on some of them. You know, it's probably not gonna be a lot, but I'll just go through as much as I can. And this is from all the manga publishers, that the most relevant manga publishers. So for example, Viz Media, Yen Press, Seven Seas, and Kodansha. I'm just gonna go through all. I was actually thinking to do one for each. I do one for Viz, one for Yen Press, one for Kodansha, one for Seven Seas. The problem with that, however, is that when I looked at each of their lists, there were some who I had like, oh my god, I want to read everything you have, and then there was some I was kind of like, this is like one book I actually actually care to read. And because of that, it's sort of like, what is the point of doing something so big? In the sense of doing individual videos like one by one, and one video is probably going to be really long, and then another is going to be super short, and then that makes no sense. So basically I was like, okay, great, let's just do them all together and we're just gonna run through it. So before I keep rambling on, let's just jump straight into it and let's jump to the first book. And I'm starting with Viz because Viz is one of the publishers that we've been working with the longest, and also they put out a lot of manga that is sort of well known because they work with Shonen Jump, and so a lot of people will know a lot of these manga, or either if they don't know about it, they're very confident in Viz, as well as the fact that they're pretty well priced as well, at $9.99 for most of them. So you're pretty covered when it comes to, like, if you're buying the physical copy of the manga. So we're gonna start with the one manga that they have coming out right now that's new. One of the new ones is something called Kenka Bancho Otome Love Battle Royale. And I'm gonna start with, let you guys know my Japanese is horrible, so I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you know this. But basically, Hinako Toshi didn't have any family, but on the day she started high school, her twin brother Hikaru suddenly appears and tricks her into taking his place. So basically, it's sort of like, what's this manga? What's this? Orange High School's Club. It's kind of like an Orange High School's Club kind of thing, I'm assuming, because of the fact that there's a girl and she's gonna be in a school with a bunch of boys, and she's gonna be a girl, but they're gonna think she's the boy, and blah 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 blah. Anywho, I think it's gonna be good. So this is one that's coming out, and I'm actually super hyped for that one. And then we have, actually, let me check the date so I can at least give you guys the date for this one. It is April the 3rd, so it's like early this month. It's pretty much the 3rd date in the month. You get that one. Then you have Dead Demons Dede Destruction. That's a really weird name. And this is also premiering for the first time. It's volume 1. It's coming out on April the 17th. And it's the Japan Self-Defense Force are still looking for a way to combat the alien threat, but so far conventional weapons have no effect. Maybe it's time to try something unconventional. So this is something, I don't know what to expect from it, but it looks interesting. I like the cover. The cover is really, it has my attention. So I'm like, yeah, this one is actually $14.99. I'm not sure why it's so much more. Maybe the book is bigger. And yeah, I think it is. It is bigger. It's a bigger size book, which I don't really like the bigger size books. I usually like the smaller ones. So this is one I'm probably going to be like, I'm going to hold off on this. Then we have Fire Punch Volume 2. Fire Punch came out last month, if I remember correctly, or was it month before? And the thing is that I actually haven't read it yet. I don't know what Fire Punch is about. So basically, the second volume for this is coming out. I'm pretty sure some people are going to be hyped for it if you read Volume 1 and maybe liked it. I haven't read Volume 1, so yeah, just take it as it is. Hopefully I'll get to read Volume 1 this month, and I'll be able to get onto Volume 2 and be like, oh, I understand what this is about now. It's awesome. There's another one that's coming out. This is Volume 2 for another one. This is one that I am really looking forward to reading. And this is Takane and Hana Volume 2. This is a romantic manga. It's $9.99 for the price, and it's coming out on April the 3rd. And as you guys know, I love romantic manga, and I'm looking forward to reading this. So this is Volume 2 for this. And basically the synopsis of it is Hana has to continue to pretend to be her sister after Takane's grandfather expresses his desires to meet Takane's prospective bride partner. But Hana's totally out of her element at the party hosted by Takaba Group, the largest conglomerate in Japan, just how the heck is she supposed to pull this off. So this is, you know, I guess it's just a place swap kind of thing, but it's supposed to be romance. So I'm in. I'm super into this one. I'm looking forward to getting to read this at some point, hopefully this month, and also reading the first volume of it, that as well. And the last one I'm going to mention that I'm actually interested in checking out is Seventh Garden Volume 8. It's coming out this month. I am more interested in it because it's Seventh Garden, and I'm not interested in, you know, it's Volume 8. I'm probably not going to read, you know, Volume 8. I'm going to read Volume 1 first and then go all the way up. But it's coming out April the 3rd. And the cover looks so good. It actually has explicit content written on the front of it, which to me is just like, yes, thank you, give me more of this. So I'm gonna actually try to get to read this month. I'm gonna try to read Volume 1, Volume 2. I'm gonna just read as much volumes as I can, and hopefully I can actually cover this on here. Hopefully I can cover this, because what I've noticed is that when we cover mature manga, it does amazing. I don't know why, but when we cover mature manga, it does really, really great numbers for us. So, which I'm also a fan of mature manga, so that's not a problem. But anywho, let's jump on to Yen Press. Yen Press is actually a publisher that I have to say, even though we do not have as strong ties with Yen Press as we have with, you know, with Viz Media, because we've been working with Viz a longer period of time, in the sense that, you know, we've been covering their manga for longer, and you know, I've known about Viz a lot longer than I've known about Yen Press. But the thing is that I've been falling more and more in love with the books that Yen Press have been putting out. And oh, these guys, they have really good titles. And so I'm going to jump into one that we have covered the first volume for, which is Your Name Volume 3. If you haven't seen our coverage of the first volume, go check it out. I mean, come on. It's $13 for US Canadian price is $17. I like how they list the Canadian prices too as well on their website. That is super, super nice. Expected to release on April the 10th. So yeah, pretty good. Some good time to get onto that. There's another one called Taboo Tattoo, which is volume 10 for this. I looked at the cover and I was just like, oh my god, this looks like something that I will read so hard. Same price as the other one. It's expected to release on April the 24th. And stuff looks good. This looks really, really good. It doesn't list if it's the age rating, which is a loss. I mean, it would be nice to know if this is a mature manga. Let me see if I scroll down if I see anything. I do not, but this looks adult. This looks like something that is adult, so I'm definitely going to try to get into this and read a few volumes of it and see what it's like, and looks good. Then you have Valak's Love Volume 2, and that is also going to be released on April the 24th. And basically, this continues Volume 1 of Valak's Love. I don't know what Volume 1 of Valak's Love is about, basically. What I'm seeing about the synopsis, it says, date or die, get naughty, or humanity is done for. So, I like that. I'm already in. This sounds like my kind of stuff. So, I'm definitely going to try to get Volume 1 of this as well and get a read of it. You also have Sword Art Online 13. It's a light novel. I would like to say this is not particularly something that I'm like, oh, super interested in covering, but the fact of the matter is that I know Sword Art Online is super, super popular and so forth. The reason why I would say I'm not super into covering this one is because I don't read as much light novels. That's the thing. I tend to read manga more than light novel because I can really get them done quicker than I can get a light novel done, you know, that kind of stuff. But I know a lot of people are probably going to be into this, so it's going for $14 US and $18.50 Canadian, and it's also on the 24th as well from Yen Press. Let's see what else we have here. Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School Volume 2. That looks super cool. It has an interesting art style to it. It looks like something that maybe I can read, maybe I can't. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Fingers crossed about that one. Then we have Taught You May Burn to Ash Volume 1. Oh, the cover on this one is... I'm going to have it up on the screen. You guys need to see this stuff. Oh, this cover is... I only want to read this because of the cover. I'm not even going to read the synopsis. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm just like, mate, I want to read this stuff. This is good. This looks really, really good. Okay, moving on. We have Born as a Vending Machine. I Now Wonder the Dungeon Volume 1. I hate manga with these long names, but this cover looks good as well. This also looks really, really good. A middle-aged man with only one passion in his life meets a fitting end in a traffic accident. That's where most stories end, but instead, this is where his story begins. And when he is reborn as what he admires the most in his life, a vending machine. Okay, so... this is some weird shit. I'm not really sure if I want to read this anymore. Love the cover though. That being said, we have Napping Princess, The Story of Unknown Me, Volume 1. This looks pretty cute as a cover, and I say cute not in like the attractive way, like cute as in the adorable way. This looks like something that may be an endearing story that you may read and be like, oh, that kind of stuff. It's coming out on April the 24th. I think most of Yen Press books come out on the 10th and the 24th or something like that. So this is one that, again, this is one that maybe I won't read myself, but maybe something that someone else may cover or something. I'm not really sure, not really something I'm too fancied about. There is a next one. Empress has some really long names though. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Volume 1. Wow, what a name. April 24th for this one as well. 14 US and 1850 Canadian for the price of this one, and it has a nice little witch character on the cover, and it says, after living a painful life as an office worker, Azusa ends her life by dying from overworking. So when she finds herself reincarnated as an undying, unaging witch in a new world, she vows to spend her days stress-free and as pleasant as possible. So this sounds like it's going to be a laid-back read. It looks really, really good. And, yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see if we can get into reading that. Ooh, this one looks good. The Elder Sister-like one. The Elder Sister-like one. I like this. There's a lot of cleavage on this cover. Volume 1 for this one as well. When an orphan encounters an Elderic demon snob, Nigarat, the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, offers him one wish. His request is to become my big sister? The frack? That's messed up. Ugh. Dude, what's wrong with you? This is April the 10th for this one. 13 US, 17 Canadian. I'm kind of questioning this one. I like the cover though. The cover is nice. Okay. Where are we? We have The Honor Student at Magic High School Volume 8. This one is 13 US, 17 Canadian. It's coming out on the 24th. It looks really, really cool. It says the girls of First High are going strong at 9 school competition. Can Honoka overcome Tako's... what? Oh, God, these Japanese names. Tsukishin mastery of water to become battle board champion. Alright, so I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one. This is volume 8 for this one, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Volume 1 for another one. As Miss Beelzebub likes. So as Miss Beelzebub likes volume 1, Merlin lands his dream job with the Demon King he's always held in awe. But when his tenure begins, it turns out the Demon King isn't quite as he expected. Ooh. Well, hello. This, definitely gonna read this one. This is something I'm definitely looking forward to. The cover looks very tantalizing. We'll go with that one. Axel Volume 13 is also coming out as well. I'm not gonna read the synopsis for this one because it's Axel. If you don't know Axel, then what rock have you been living under? You also have... I think I'm done with the Yen Press, so let's jump to 7 Seas. And that's the thing, the strangest thing is that Yen Press is where most of this list is. The rest of them is just like 2 or 3 or 4 manga really. Alright, next we have from 7 Seas is The Testament of Sister's New Devil. This is volume 8 Fate of Sister New Devil, sorry. And it's all about a cover for this one. I'm gonna show you guys that cover. You get to see this. This stuff is, we're definitely gonna be checking that one out. Then we have New Game volume 1. This looks so adorable and cute, and I need to start reading this as soon as possible. So this is definitely on my to read list. It's listed as teen on their website, and the price in this $13.99. Expected release date for this particular one is, oh, this is already out. 27th. Ooh, I'm getting a copy of this. Okay. Ooh, actually everything for 7 Seas is out. Everything that I clicked on is actually out already, except World Ends Harem, which is expected to release on the 17th of April, and that is priced at $12.99. It's rated M for mature. I'm gonna be getting that, volume 1. Okay, moving on, let's jump into Kodansha. Kodansha has, I only have 3 from Kodansha that I actually wanted to mention, and that is one called Motoki Volume 1. I don't know what it is. It looks really, really intriguing. Like, this synopsis is so long. I wonder if I can go through all this now. It says here, Yukio Fujimoto's life has been in a rut. He's about to turn 30 and he's never held a steady job or had a girlfriend. Ooh, I'm liking that. And at a time when the prospects of hope seem to be at their lowest, suddenly his phone blows up. Okay, out of the blue, he's contacted by several women from his past. Okay, we're into this one. Volume 1. Let's get on this. Then you have Attack on Titan Volume 24. I don't think I have to say anything about this. This is Attack on Titan. If you don't know what it is, you're living under a rock, and that is it. And then my final entry on this list is something called Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Oh, Volume 1. Games over romance. I need to read this, man. I need to read this. This is looking so good. I love the cover. I think I've seen this somewhere before. But anyway, the fact of the matter is that this is coming out on April the 17th, and I need a copy of this as soon as possible. So guys, this is it. This is where I'm going to end this video. It's a bit longer than I would have expected to do a video, but the fact of the matter is that I covered all the manga. So I'm going to try to do this at least once per month. If you guys like it, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe on this channel. Leave a comment to let me know which manga you're looking forward to, even if it's not one on this list. If you're looking forward to something that's coming out this month and it's not on this list, let me know about it, so maybe I could check it out. Maybe it's from another publisher that we don't cover yet. So definitely let me know. I'm gonna check it out and all that kind of good stuff. Also, let me know what manga you would like to see me review, because we review a lot of stuff and we do get a lot of manga from a lot of different publishers, and it's just down to time. And if I know you guys are super hyped for something, I'm definitely gonna move it up the actual workload list to stuff to get covered basically as soon as possible. So if there's something that you would really like to see covered, let me know in the comment section below and I will definitely make it happen. So with that guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.